a friend of mine, his name is Ricardo. He's a bouncer here in Montreal. He now owns his own gym, Flex Gym. He's one of the most devastating fighters I know. He's one of the most strategic and tactical fighters, and to boot, he's got like a little bit of a psychotic edge to him. And I believe it's Bourbon Street West. He's at a bar on the West Island here in Montreal, and he's trying to get to the bar. It's all you can drink night or something like that. Now, I don't remember the specifics of the story, but I'll tell you the brunt of it. On his way to the bar, a guy steps in front of him. And this guy just didn't happen to like Rick's face, I guess, and he looks at him and he goes, "What the fuck are you going?" Rick says, "I'm going to the bar." And the guy looks at him and he goes, "No, you're not. I'm giving you 10 seconds to get the fuck out of here." So Rick's standing like right here, and the guy he goes, "Look, man, I don't want to, I'm just going to the bar." He goes, "Go." He goes, "No, I'm going to start counting to 10. And if I reach 10 and you're not out of here, I'm going to kick the piss out of you." And I wish I had him here to tell you this story, because I can't, the way he explains it, first of all, it's hilarious. And Rich, I can't fucking believe the guy started to count. You know, the guy who started counting. He was, what an idiot, you know? And so he's telling me, the guy's standing there, so Rick is just waiting, he goes, "Okay, count." And the guy starts going 1, 2, 3, and Rick is rather close to him. The guy's going 4, 5, and he's doing the in-your-face ego attack, and Rick is just standing, he's not moving. By the time the guy reaches, he steps in, the guy reaches 8, 9, boom! And Rick just headbutts him, busts the guy's nose open, the guy drops down, and Rick steps off, he goes over to the bar, and he grabs his drink. The whole thing happened too quick for any bouncer or anyone in the club to realize, because from here, and just crumble to your knees after your headbutt. If you see two guys talking, okay, and all of a sudden, you kind of like turn your head and you look back, one guy's on the floor, but you have no clue what happened, okay? So Spiff, what I want you to do is, by the time Danny reaches 8, all I want you to do is take the camera, pat it off of us for about 1 second and come back, okay? So this guy starts counting and Rick is there and it's like 1, 2, he's going loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom! You know, the guy drops. And that's all you see, okay? So the guy just drops down, he's got a broken nose, and I don't know what that looked like to you. How did that come across?
8.
Hey, did you see the hit or anything?
Just a bit of it.
Yeah, so it's like, it's rather quick that if you blink or you turn your head and you miss it, because it doesn't look like much of a confrontation where one guy's doing this and the other guy's just going, it might look like something is starting, but all that happens is suddenly, boom, the headbutt explodes, this guy drops, Rick walks out. He's explaining to me, he goes, "Rich, you know, I go to the bathroom later, and the guy's standing over the sink bleeding, and he goes," the guy's like, "Fuck, man, you broke my nose." And Rick goes, "Well, what do you want me to do?" He goes, "Man, I didn't even see it coming." And it's just ridiculous, the level of stupidity, okay, some people will have in trying to intimidate others or impose their will. Okay, and this is some of the most common shit that happens. Yeah, sometimes you get the gun pointing at your head, tape number 3. Yeah, sometimes you get the knife at your throat or from behind or the gang attacks. But for the most part, you're going to run into egomaniacs, drunk jerks, people out trying to impress their friends or their boyfriends, trying to prove their penis size isn't as small as it really is. Okay, and I'm not the most politically correct person on the planet, but hey. So these are the kind of aggressions you're going to face. So if the guy is in my face and he's going, "Fuck you, asshole," and I'm like, "Look, man, I've got a couple of choices here. I can back off and the circle backs off with me. I can stay flush and go look and adopt any kind of natural posture where I keep my hand like so, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to cross my hands and turn around, okay? And I got to look at, well, how can I strike the guy from here?" The guy was close enough with Rick that from here he decided to headbutt him. Okay? That's what popped into his mind. Nothing says that standing from here as he's counting, I couldn't have, per se, kept my hands crossed over, one hand over the other here, as I'm talking to him and I nudge my shoulder, but look, man, you can count all you want, just pop a shot into his groin. Okay? Now, how I do this is just by applying pressure on my hand. I'm allowing that pressure to ballistically explode into his groin area, just by keeping my hand here and applying pressure on. So all I got to do is, as I release, my hand leaves. Okay? So I don't just try to strike from here. I put pressure on my hand. As I do it, I lower my center of gravity. And as he's counting, I just bump here. And there's a shot to his groin. I can follow up with an elbow or a headbutt and then walk. Okay? If I was standing this way, I could go and count all you want. And as I'm standing here, it's just very simple. Bang! I strike here. Okay? Or I could have struck down here. I could have struck with both. I don't know. Okay? So it's up to me to understand. It's up to you to figure out, how can I fight from here? From here. From here. 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 What happens if somebody enters my space? He's being aggressive, but he hasn't moved yet. Okay? Now, to an extent, Rick took a chance to wait until the guy counted to 8 or 9 to strike him. Because if this guy had any level of intelligence, I'd go, look, man, I'm going to count to 10, and if by 10 you're not out of here, I'm going to drop you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, here's my shot. Why am I going to wait to 10? Why am I going to tell this guy what I'm going to do? I mean, okay? So it was a bit of a risk to wait. He could have struck him way earlier. But anyway, the point is, it succeeded. The guy dropped, broke his nose, and Rick got his drink. But anyway,